This presentation provides information about Proposition 1, placed on the ballot by Lacey Fire District 3. This proposition proposes a 6-year levy lid lift. Lacey Fire District 3 covers 70 square miles with a population over 87,000. This includes the 16 square miles and the 43,000 people who live in the city of Lacey, shown here in green. This area is served from 5 fire stations, 4 of those which are 24-hour staffing. Here is a graph of our annual volume of incident responses since the year 2000. As you can see, the call volume for emergency service have increased dramatically over the past 10 years. Currently, we are recording a 5 to 6% increase in call volume and will likely exceed 11,000 calls this year if the trend continues. On average, that's 1 call every 48 minutes. Our primary goal is to deliver the most effective services with the resources available to us. However, just as the economy has affected everyone's individual budgets, it has also affected the fire district. Our revenues have not kept pace with operational cost increases, such as fuel, benefits, supplies, and utilities. Since 2007, our levy has grown by only 1.6%, which is substantially less than the average fire district in Thurston County. On average, their levy rate has grown 29% in the same time period. Our financial resources have been reduced to critical levels. As a result, we have simply run out of adequate funding to continue to provide service at current levels. So what have we done to reduce our costs and maintain emergency response service levels? We have reduced our support staff from 16 to 4, cut 1 of our senior management positions, cut 3 firefighter positions, vacated 3 lieutenant positions, and decreased minimum daily staffing to reduce overtime. We have also had significant cost reductions such as the recently adopted labor contract, which has no cost of living increases through 2013, and changed health care plans to increase deductibles, reducing premiums. We have applied for and received grants for equipment that increases fuel efficiency on apparatus, reducing our fuel costs. Received grants for replacement of breathing apparatus and installation of mobile data terminals, or the computers our personnel use when responding. We have also applied for and received grants for staffing enhancements, including recruitment and retention of volunteer responders, and partial funding for hiring 6 career firefighters for 5 years. So what is Proposition 1? The Board of Fire Commissioners unanimously approved replacement of a 6-year levy lid lift on the November ballot. The ballot measure is to restore the levy to the 2004 level of $1.50 per 1,000 of assessed property value. The question is, what will it cost? The fire district revenue comes mainly from property taxes. These taxes are based on property value and levy rates. As you can see on the chart shown, the current levy rate is $1.18 per thousand. This rate has eroded from $1.50 due to the state-mandated 1% limitation in annual tax revenue increases. The 2012 rate is estimated to be $1.30. This is due to a projected decrease in property values of 7%. Decreasing property values have the mathematical effect of increasing the levy rate. As values go up or down, by state law, the fire district cannot collect more than 1% above the previous year without a voter-approved levy lid lift. Proposition 1 is asking to restore the levy to $1.50, increasing the cost of the owner of a $220,000 home by approximately $3.67 per month. How will the funds be used? To restore staffing to level necessary to maintain current insurance rating. Boost apparatus repair and maintenance, and replenish the operational fund balance. With a successful lid lift, the staffing plan includes 3 priorities. First, restore adequate staffing at Station 35 near Jubilee. Staffing at Engine Company with 3 personnel meets minimum insurance rating standards. Second, stabilize staffing of 2 apparatus at Station 31, our headquarters and busiest station. And third, enhance service delivery to Station 32 area, Lake St. Clair Yelm Highway. Station 32 has been unstaffed since 2007. Restoring a resident volunteer firefighter program will allow Station 32 to respond to more calls in their area. It also supports an apparatus plan to include adequate funding for our equipment repair and replacement program. Please note, levy funding will not be used for capital purchases, but will free up funding to enable us to refund our equipment and repair replacement program that has eroded in recent years. We will also establish a cooperative and cost-effective regional maintenance program. All staffed engines are over 10 years old and have over 100,000 miles on each of them. These apparatus do not meet current industry safety standards and require a lot of maintenance. And finally, a successful lid lift would allow us to maintain a fund balance equal to 1 month's operating expenses as recommended by the state auditor as a sound financial practice. The Board of Fire Commissioners has developed a plan to reach this goal. If the levy fails, we will be forced to continue reducing staffing, leaving apparatus and stations unstaffed. When station staffing levels are decided, call volume must be a strong consideration. This slide illustrates the 2010 call distribution by station area. Apparatus needing repairs will remain out of service. An inadequately maintained fleet will impact our ability to respond in a safe and timely manner. Fewer staff will be available for public education, outreach, and community involvement, such as CPR training, station tours, Thurston County and Lacey Fun Fairs. Critical impacts of a levy lid lift failure include fewer crews available to cover the growing request for emergency services, creating longer response times. Positive outcomes for medical emergencies or structure fires diminish as response times lengthen. Be aware, the critical time for medical emergencies is 4 to 6 minutes and fires double in intensity every 90 seconds. If the levy fails, we'll need to request the lid lift again. We cannot continue to provide the current level of service with the current level of funding. Changes will need to be made immediately. We can't wait until the next levy opportunity. In summary, we have run out of adequate funding to continue to provide service at current levels. Proposition 1 will restore the levy to the voter-approved 2004 level, and 6 years of predictable funding will stabilize station staffing and enhance response capabilities, fund necessary repairs for response vehicles, and allow compliance with the state auditor fund balance recommendations. I hope we have provided you enough information to make an informed decision. If you have any questions or like further information, please email us at info@laceyfire.com, call us at 360-491-2410, or visit our website at laceyfire.com. Thank you for taking their time to consider and understand this very important proposition. These are your fire and emergency services. Please remember to mail your ballot before Tuesday, November 8th.